Hi folks, we're going to take a look at page 39, number 13. So here we're given this function f, and we're looking for the values of m and b. Now of course it's just a linear function, so we're looking for the slope and the y-intercept, and we're going to use the information given. And what they're giving us is these known limits for this function. Now keep in mind this is a linear function, so it has a limit everywhere, it's continuous everywhere. And so that means that the limit is always equal to the function value, because that's what being continuous means. All right, so let's use this first piece of information. It says the limit as x approaches 1 of f at x is equal to -2. But I know what f at x is. I know that f at x is equal to mx plus b. Okay, and because, as I said, this is a linear function, I know it's continuous, so I know that the limit a exists, and it's just going to be equal to whatever the function value is at x equals 1. Okay, again, we can say that because we know lines are always continuous. So I just have to put in x equals 1, and now I'm evaluating the limit on the left, so that's just m times 1 plus b is equal to -2, and I end up with this equation. Okay. Now, of course, this equation has two variables, so we should have been anticipating that we're going to have to come up with a second equation to solve a system of equations. And that's where we're going to use the second limit for. Okay, so I'll save myself a bit of time. Instead of rewriting f at x, I'll just replace it by its equation. So I'm told that the limit as x approaches -1 of mx plus b is equal to 4. And again, linear function, continuous, so the limit exists and is equal to its function value. So I just replace x by -1. And here now we have -m plus b is equal to 4. So here's my first equation, here's my second equation, and now I'm just going to solve this system. So I'll bring this first equation over. M plus b is equal to -2, and I'll add them together. That'll eliminate the m's. Okay, so now I'm left with b plus b is 2b. Okay, 4 plus -2 is just me. 4 minus 2 is 2, and so there you go. The b value is equal to 1, and now I'll pick equation 1 here. M plus b, which is 1, is equal to -2, so m is just equal to -3. And there are my two values. Okay, so what we used here was the fact that we were given these limits, and because this is a continuous function, I know it's going to have a limit everywhere, and it's just going to be equal to the function value where I'm taking the limit. I was able to evaluate them to create my two equations. Okay, that's it for this one.